On today's episode of Tough Garage, we install a Holden fuel tank into the Cortina.
You should be ashamed of yourself!
The motor in the Cortina will be converted to EP5, so this requires a different fuel system compared to a carbureted car.
A carbureted fuel tank has the pump outside of the tank. Now what the pump does is it sucks up the fuel and it takes it to the motor. An EP5 fuel tank has the pump inside the tank. What the pump does now is it sends fuel through the feed line and then back on a return line.
Needing to be EFI, along with the fact that I wanted to run twin exhaust systems out both sides of the car, led me to need to get a different size fuel tank. One that suited EFI and had things like an in-tank pump, a swirl pipe and a return line. When it comes to finding solutions for these sorts of situations, I like to go to self-serve wreckers. They have a big range and you get to look and see exactly what you're after. Of all the tanks that I ended up looking at, a VN VP Commodore was the best option. I ended up finding one on eBay for $10. Removed the old tank and cut out the boot floor, which has the spare wheel well, and replaced it with a Ute tray floor. It's got the same pattern of corrugation as the old Cortina floor, so it doesn't look out of place. I mounted the tank in the centre of the floor, which gives me room on both sides for the twin exhaust outlets. The original tank straps that suit the Holden tank were modified, along with some mounting points on the Cortina floor, and the tank was mounted. I welded some brackets at one end which allow a bolt to pass through a link, and at the other end I made another Cortina original style mount. I moved the filler neck as well as the overflow pipe and breather pipes from the left hand side to the centre rear of the tank. I modified the filler neck and welded it back onto the tank. It now comes out behind the rear number plate, which uses an XD Falcon flip down number plate bracket. I narrowed the Cortina filler neck outlet from the quarter panel and replaced it and moved it onto the rear beaver panel, now behind the number plate. I made a recess in the boot floor to allow clearance for the filler neck and overflow pipes.
Today on Leo's Life Lessons, safety, safety, safety. Safety is really important in protecting you from injury and allowing you to keep working on your project. Goggles protect your eyes from metal shavings that will get stuck in your eye and will have to be dug out at the hospital. Dad learned his lesson after the 6th time that his eye protection was the wrong one.
True story.
A good welding helmet is also a must. The brightness of welding can damage your eyes. Hearing protection protects your ears from noisy tools. Dad suffers from tinnitus, so he's already hard of hearing.
True story.
Wear a respirator mask and keep your work area well ventilated to protect your lungs. Dad used the wrong mask one day while painting 2-pack and paid the consequences for 2 months.
True story.
Wear gloves when working with acids and solvents to protect your skin from skin burns. Keep your work area clean and tidy so you don't trip over things or blow yourself up. Protective work clothes will stop radiation burn from welding, as Dad found out after using the TIG welder.
True story.
Just remember, it takes a few seconds to put on your safety gear, and even less for things to go wrong. The more you protect yourself, the longer you can keep working on your car. So get your gear on! That's all for today's Leo's Life Lessons. Triple O.
Well, that's it for this episode. On the next episode, we'll paint the cabin and do some of the body mods.
Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment.
When it comes to finding solutions for things like this, I like going to the wreckers, so I can see lots of different variations and when finding solutions for these sorts of situations, I like going to the wreckers. They have a big range of fuel tanks and different cars. I made a recess in the boot floor to allow access for the filler neck and overflow.
As you said, you're getting good at this, Dad.
I jinxed myself.
A carbureted fuel tank has the pump outside of the tank. Okay. A carbureted fuel tank has the pump outside the motor. Now, what the pump does is it sucks up the fuel and takes it out of the motor. What?
Yeah.
No, but I said motor, not
Today on Leah's Life Lessons, safety, safety, safety. It was good! Eye protection protects your eyes. Oh my goodness, I feel so funny. Eye protection
You're good to go, man.
Goggles protect your eyes from metal shavings that will get stuck in your eye and will have to be...
So close.
A good welding helmet is also a must. It feels so funny. It feels like I got that thing from Back to the Future on my head. A good welding helmet is also a must. The brightness of welding can also damage your eyes. A good welding helmet is also a must. The brightness of welding can damage your eyes. That hurt my chest. Hearing protection, I said that. Wait a minute.
You don't have to be any louder.
Dad used to work... Oh my... Wear gloves when working with acids and solvents. Wear gloves when working with acids and solvents. Oh, please.
Yeah. No, that's from there. Go down a bit. Go. Yeah, around there. Go.
Keep your work area clean and tidy.
Yes. Okay, so you don't trip over things or blow yourself up.
Keep your...
What I've done.
Just remember.
It takes a few seconds to put on your safety gear.
Just remember. Just remember.
Remember, yo, we're in LA now,
America.
and we're going live.
And of course. American viewers will be so angry at us.
We don't have any American viewers.
And just remember, the more you put on your safety gear, the more time you have to work on your car. So get your gear on, boy! The more you protect yourself, the longer you can work on your cow.
Cow? Jesus, we're going into farming.